Okay, February 2nd, 2025. Current ATV antenna configurations here at the top of the tower is right there. The upper antenna, the upper rib cage is receive, the lower rib cage is transmit. Both of them are being fed with an RGH style cable, which is what everybody is saying is not a good thing. What I'm proposing, Vince, is to take those antennas down, which is these two right here. This view here, where the camera was, is looking out towards Lancaster where Harry's site was. And actually, you are out this way. There's the 400-foot tower from WJBR. You're actually out that direction. So what I'm thinking is this piece of 7/8 hardline here is doing nothing. It's just disconnected and free. I have a set of brackets down there. There's already a set of brackets right here. One antenna could be put here looking your way. Well, it's going to be omnidirectional, but the downside is it's right next to the building. One antenna would be here, and I can still get into it because I'm looking basically this direction for myself. So I'd still be able to get into it. The second antenna, here's the stairway coming up. Here's another piece of 7/8 hard line just hanging right there unused. And I was thinking of using that corner. And that would be either transmit or receive, makes no difference. But that would be a very short jumper going to that. I'm not sure how the heck we would mount them, as I don't have any other broken antennas to use or anything like that. So that would, mounting it would be an issue. So that's one of my thoughts. It's just, like we say, just getting too big. This piece of feed line, this is what the 2 gig was on the link. That just goes into the building. So that's kind of useless at the moment, not doing anything, and probably can be removed. This piece of 7/8 here is defective. And actually that goes right down, right to the ATV repeater cabinet, but it's defective. It got very high loss. So probably taking the connectors off and cleaning them or replacing connectors could take care of that. But as you see, to get this down, it's a real SOB. There's a 10-foot pipe, which has a station master mounted on it, which is about 20 feet tall, and that has the other 2 antennas on it. So they are, let me get up around here some again. The open slot, if you can see it, the open slot is pointed towards your house. So from the tower here, we're actually basically looking very close to just a little bit to the left of the 400-foot tower is the direction I'm looking at for your house. So I guess another option could be to go and do like Andy and I did years ago and just put up Yaggies. Put up a couple of 10-element Yaggies one way, a couple of 10-element Yaggies the other way, and now you got some gain. And that's where Andy and I started, so who the heck knows. Okay, just to refresh your memory of what's up here, there's the back of the cabinet. The DCI filter, as you can see, is doing nothing right now. It's not even hooked up. That was the other filter we tried. It's kind of dark in here, but the high des transmitter, the Jim Andrews amplifier, there's the attenuator to attenuate Jim Andrews amplifier properly. Down at the bottom of the cage is the RF concept amp from Father Dan. The output of that is coming into the ICM filter, which is going to a circulator to keep reflected power back. And that's just going through a piece of RGH style coax going outside. This piece of 7/8 hardline in the center of the picture, that is the receive antenna. And that's what's going downstairs. So what they're suggesting is replace this piece of RG8 from here to the antenna and replace that with hardline. But again, the only way to do that is to drop the whole antenna assembly again, which is starting to get difficult to do, and at this point in life starting to get a little bit unsafe to do. So we got to think of something else, and I'm still want to think about the idea of a single antenna, possibly even a vertical antenna like Mike Collis uses out in California. And that would be a good quality commercial antenna. Have one antenna put up and feed it with a hard line. So we'll go from there. And you can see I got plenty of stuff here that's got to come down. Although the 2 gig antenna's got to come down. There is one other antenna right there, that white tube. That's actually another antenna. One of the old antennas here. That would have to be taken apart to get the element out of it, so it would be hollow. But this place is still just as cluttered and crusty as it has been. But and right here's one of the 2 gig antennas we're using for links. That was a 1.2 gig antenna we're using at one time for a link. I got that mounted up in the ceiling, so that's got to come down and be brought downstairs. So lots of stuff I can drop down from here to clean the place up. So we'll go from there. KC3AM, February 2nd, 2025.